Hello, you are welcome once again to Heralds of Hidden Truth, my Chi tutorials time. Today, we are going to learn about how to tell the time in Chi. How to tell the time in Chi. The Chi language has been so adulterated these days that we seem to be forgetting so many things. There is a particular way of telling the time in Chi. We used not to have the clock, but our forefathers had a special way of telling the time, and it makes the time so unique. The morning period is divided into dawn, early morning, then morning. Okay, and so also we have the afternoon period divided into noon, afternoon, and late afternoon. So also the evening period is divided into early evening, night, and let's say midnight and deep in the night. These are the divisions that we have. We should not forget. So if you want to learn Chi, real Chi, which we call Chi Krong Krong Krong, come to Heralds of Hidden Truth, my Chi tutorials, and you will learn a lot of good Chi. Yes, so to begin with, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. Hit the red button there and subscribe. When you subscribe, what it means is that anytime that there is any lesson, you are prompted and you get the lesson first of all. So telling the time in Chi. In the morning, we have dawn. For morning, we have dawn. And the dawn, that is between 3 and 5 a.m. period, we say ahimadachi, ahimadachi, or ahimachi for short. The contracted form is ahimachi. You can also call it enhima, enhima, or akụkọ n'inkai, akụkọ n'inkai, or akụkọ n'inkai siko. That is dawn time. Dawn time. Then we have early morning. The early morning period is between 5 and 6 a.m. And we refer to that as anopatututu. Anopatututu. I hope you say that after me. Anopatututu. That means early morning. Anopatututu. Okay? All right. Then the other part of the morning is the normal morning that we know, that is between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. We say anopa, anopabre, anopabre, or anopabre, anopabre, or anopabre. Anopabre, that is this morning. Anopabreno, that is the past. That morning, either yesterday or the time past. Anopabre, okay? Normally, we refer to anopa ordinarily as the time between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. That is how we tell the time in the morning. Let us look at how we tell the time in the afternoon. Okay? The afternoon period is divided into noon and so on, as I have mentioned already. So when it is 12 noon or noon time, we know that in English, even in English, we don't say 12 p.m. when you don't have some minutes after the 12 hour, okay, in the afternoon. So when it's exactly 12, we say 12 noon. So also in Chi, we have a time to refer to 12 noon. Do you know that? If you don't know, you are learning about it today. The noon, we call it premotobre. You realize that? Yes. Premotobre. Or we say opremo ato. That means 12 noon. Exactly 12 in the noon. Okay? Or normally, as we say it, 12 in the afternoon. But it's 12 noon, and we call it opremotobre. Opremotobre. Or we say opremo ato. Opremo ato. If you hear any key speaker who is saying opremo ato, then you know that that person is referring to 12 noon. And it is those who speak real Chi, true Chi speakers, who use these time-telling terminologies in Chi. Opremo ato, that means 12 noon. If you want to see somebody at 12 noon, you can tell the person, I want to see you at Opremotobre. Mepese mihu wo Opremotobre yi. That means I want to see you this 12 noon. Mepese mihu wo Opremotobre yi. I would like to see you this 12 noon. Na mepese mihu wo Opremotobre no. Na mepese mihu wo Opremotobre no. I wanted to see you during the 12 noon, that is in the past, or I had wanted to see you at 12 noon, that is in the past. Na me pese mi hu opremotobre no. Okay, so 12 noon is opremotobre. Then afternoon, that is after 12, anytime after 12, some minutes after 12, all through to 3 p.m., the afternoon period, we call it ewia kete. Ewia kete. After 12, we say ewia kete. Okay, that also in English means broad daylight. In broad daylight. The matter happened in broad daylight. The matter happened in broad daylight. Assembly si ewia kete. The matter happened in broad daylight. Assembly si ewia kete. Ewia kete. Okay, that is afternoon time. When we say ewia kete, it means afternoon. That is between 12 p.m. and then 3 p.m. 3 p.m. That is how we refer to it. Okay. Then we have late afternoon. For afternoon, we call it enyumiriwia. Enyumiriwia. You are hearing some real chi today. Yes, that is it. Enyumiriwia. Between 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., we call it enyumiriwia. Meba behu enyumiriwia yi. That means I will come and see you this late afternoon. Meba behu enyumiriwia yi. I will come and see you this late afternoon. Always our time schedules has been between one time and another time. That is how we normally take the time. We don't normally schedule ourselves at exact periods, say 1 p.m. prompt, 2 p.m. prompt, 3 p.m. prompt. No, traditionally, we don't normally do that. We always give room for people to prepare themselves in order to be able to meet schedules. That is what some people say Ghana man's time. They don't normally say exact periods, but they give you a room, a period of time, a span of time within which we operate. That's why people say Ghana man's time. All right. Okay. So when we say late afternoon, that means it can be 3, 3:30, 4, 4:30, 4:15, all through to 5 p.m. And we call it enumeria. 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 Okay. So that is that for the afternoon. Okay. Then for evening, when it is 6 p.m., we say onyunu ajo. That is normally when the sun settles or when the sun sets. Okay. So when we see the sun sets, we say onyunu ajo. Onyunu ajo. So onyunyobre, onyunyobre, or we say onyunu ajo. That is between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. Onyunu ajo. Onyunu ajo. Okay, so when it is 6 p.m., we say onyunu ajo. And that stretches from 6 to 7 p.m. Then the evening between 7 and 9, we say enyumre or enyumre. Enyumre or enyumre. Okay. Mepɛ sɛ me ne wo kɔ baabi enyumre yi. I will want you to accompany me to a place this evening. Mepɛ sɛ me ne wo kɔ baabi enyumre yi. Okay? I will want you to go to somewhere with me this evening. Enyumre. Enyumre. When we say enyumre, we are referring to evening, that is between 7 and 9 p.m. After that, the evening time, we also have night. Night, okay? And that is from 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. or let's say 12 midnight. From 10 p.m. all through to 12, we call it anajo. Anajo. Anajo bre. Anajo bre. Night time. Anajo bre. Bre means time. Bre means time. Anajo means night. Anajo bre. Night time. Okay. So anajo bre. It stretches from 10 p.m. up to midnight, and we call it anajo bre. Anajo bre. Okay. This will stretch all through to, let's say, maybe 2 a.m. 2 a.m. And then After the anajubre, we have the midnight, how we tell the time. We call midnight anajo kong kong, anajo kong kong. That is midnight. Okay, midnight. That is 12 midnight. 12 midnight. Anajo kong kong. Okay, anajo kong kong. Okay, that is 12 midnight. Okay, that one stretches up to about 1 a.m. thereabout. Okay, in English, we consider 1 a.m. as morning, but in P, we do not consider 1 a.m. as morning. 1 a.m. is still night. People are sleeping, all things being equal. So that period after the midnight, which is anajo kong kong, we have the after midnight. Okay, after the midnight, and we call it anajo desium. That is from 12 midnight all through to 3:30 a.m. That is when people start waking up normally. Normally. Note. That is when people start waking up. We consider 3 to 3:30 a.m. coming down as morning. We don't consider 1 p.m. in the night and 1 a.m. 1 a.m. after midnight and 2 a.m. as morning. That is the time that everybody should be sleeping. And when you wake up around that time, it's not considered normal. People should be sleeping at that time. Okay, so we have anajo kong kong, and then that is 12 midnight, and then after that we have the after midnight, which is anajo desium. Desium means the time that everybody is fast asleep and snoring. Okay, you should not be seen waking up or going about doing things, especially things that create noise. You will be considered a misnomer, an abnormal something. Normally, we consider that evil spirits operate in these days. If you are not careful, you'll be taken as one of them. Okay, so the sium means the time that everybody should be sleeping. So when we say asem no si the sium, asem no si the sium, the matter or the case happened deep in the night when everybody was sleeping. Okay, obenyanemi the sium, he or she came to wake me up at a time that everybody should be sleeping. Obenyanemi the sium. And that means it is not normal. Okay, then also after that we have okay, that is anajo desium. So after the 12 midnight all through to the 3:30 a.m. time, people start waking up again. And that is when we come back again to the very early in the morning or dawn time. And that is what is referred to as kukoninkai. Akukoninkai siko. Na me koda da 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 da. Okay, akukoninkai siko means at the cock's crow. At the cock's crow. So at the cock's crow, I am off. By cock's crow, I am off. Akoko ni nkansi ko. Na mekwa da. Thank you very much for being with me in this P tutorial in Heralds of Hidden Truth. Subscribe to this channel and stay with us. More interesting tutorials are coming and you will definitely enjoy it in P. God bless you. Here is the place for your real P. Let me give you one very good or popular folk song which you can learn and is very nice and very interesting. Okay, one of the old folk songs. It goes like Hwenyo tumfu biri ye, Hwenyo tumfu biri ye, Ori boni dadi so chine, chine, chine. Ori boni dadi so chine, chine, chine. Amase, Kofi wa kaimyo. Yebeko otumfu ni fi ho. Hwenyo tumfu biri ye, Hwenyo tumfu biri ye, Ori boni dadi sum chine, chine, chine. Ori boni dadi so chine, chine, chine. Amase, Kofi wa kaimyo. Yebeko otumfu ni fi ho. Isn't it nice? Yes, it is. Yes. Look at what the blacksmith is doing. Look at what the blacksmith is doing. He's hitting his file. Chime, chime, chime. Amma says, yes, Kofi, you have reminded me. We shall go to the blacksmith's house. That's all it means. Cheerio.